story of the prodigal son. Once, when Jesus went to a temple with his disciples, the Pharisees at once came to him. They were angry with Jesus and accused him of welcoming and eating with the people who did wrong, in order to answer them. Jesus told them the story of the prodigal son, or the lost son. One day, the man's younger son came up to him and said, "Father, I want my share of my family estate." The father was surprised and a little hurt. It was so because the son had asked for an early inheritance. Nevertheless, the man divided his property amid his two sons. No sooner had the younger son received his share that he started for a journey to a distant land. His father was filled with sadness to see him go. When the man's younger son reached a distant land, he started spending all his money lavishly. Soon, he had wasted away all his money. He had no more money left. It was then that a famine hit the land. With each passing day, the man's younger son found it hard to survive. He could not find any food anywhere. He also could not find any means which could provide him 2 meals. Meanwhile, the famine continued to worsen. At last, after much searching, the younger son found himself a job. His job was to feed the pigs. But even though he had a job, he found himself weak and hungry. Each day, as he fed the pigs, he found himself longing to eat the food that he fed the pigs. He was jealous of the pigs that ate plentiful while he starved. It was then that he realized the wrongs he had done. "I have wronged my father and hurt him. This very moment, I shall return to my father and beg for his forgiveness and mend my wrong ways," said the younger son. Without losing a moment, the younger son started for his father's house. When he neared his home, his father, who was outside his house, saw his younger son. Overjoyed, the man ran toward his son with open arms. When the younger son saw his father, he saw the compassion in the old man's face, was all more repentant. Then, instead of scolding his son, the old man embraced him and kissed him. The moment the father and son had reached their house, the old man ordered his servants to prepare a lavish feast and also to dress his son in the finest clothes. The younger son was touched by his father's compassion. Meanwhile, all was done as the old man had asked. While the father was overjoyed that his son had returned to him, his elder son was angry. When his elder son learned of the lavish feast his father had arranged for his younger brother, he was outraged. At once, he returned from home fields. He went up to his father's and said, "Father, all these years I have served you and have never disobeyed you. But still, you never gave me a goat so that I could celebrate with my friends. Yet you arranged a feast to welcome back a son who had dishonored you." Hearing this, the old man said, "A celebration was necessary because your younger brother, who had died, has returned alive. He was once lost, but now he has been found." The elder son understood what his father was trying to say. Through the parable of the prodigal son, Jesus explained that God too waited for all the wrongdoers to mend their evil ways and to live a life filled with God's love. In the story, the father did not say that he had forgiven his son, but it were his actions that had spoken for him when he welcomed his son with open arms.